Hi everyone, Deb here. I am here to do the Crack the Vault collaboration. We post on the third Friday of every month at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and this is a closed collaboration. It's hosted by Jamie over at Poetspice. Hi Jamie. And so, to be honest with you, the idea is to use something 6 months or older or that has never been used, or both. Um, and I have so many things in this craft room of mine that have not been used for 6 months or more, or never used as well. So I'm going with never used, and this item isn't quite 6 months. It's about 5 months old. And here it is. It is this Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Spring Garden. I figured I better do it while it's still spring. This is a card kit. It makes 8 cards. And I think I'm going to do them as they show them because I think they're gorgeous. It comes with all the pieces and whatnot. Here's what you get in it. It may still be available. I really don't know. I got this out of Cherry on Top back in January. Actually, I pre-ordered it along with the sticker book, Simple Vintage Spring Garden, and several of the 12 by 12 sheets. This one has either cut-aparts or tickets. And I like this side too. So I may use some of this and some of that. I don't know yet. I'm not going to use this today, I don't think. I will be using it soon though. This one, beautiful pages. This one is all tags. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This one is all, oops, sorry, is all butterflies. And beautiful blue on the back. This one's like a golden or honey yellow kind of color, and same on the back. Look at all the gingham, it's so pretty. And a green. This is called Sweet Pea Gingham. This one's called Buttercup Gingham. The pink was called Petunia Gingham. And then tag elements, My Happy Place was the butterflies. And 3x4 elements is that one. And what I say, Sweet Pea Gingham is the green in the back of that. And then this one is Journal Elements. So gorgeous papers, and there's the back of that one. It looks like an old lace tablecloth, doesn't it? Anyway, I won't be using those today, but I will be using them soon because I want to use up the stuff I got and not hoard it. And it came in that, it all came in this cardboard, a taped, this bag taped, and I'm going to save that because when I run out of my 12 by 12 holders, I can use this over again. And I have another one with the Christmas paper in it, and something else. Oh yeah, I have another one I have to use soon too. Anyway, 2 other ones. But I'm going to do the cards for today. So I'm going to go ahead and just make them, and then I'll come back and share how it went with you. Okay, see you soon. Well, I had to come back on because after I opened it, it's interesting. They have all the instructions in here, like this for all the cards, front and back of a 8.5 by 11. You get your A2 size card bases, a chipboard sheet, some punch outs, die cuts they call them, I think, a couple sheets of those. It tells you on the back of here how many, that's the front, sorry, how many you get of everything. So mostly all those sheets. So yeah, I just wanted to show you what the inside looked like, and I'm going to get started now. See you soon. Okay, I'm back everyone. I have all 8 cards made. I do have some suggestions. What I do with the sheet. I would say 2 things. Take everything out of the pop-out sheets first and organize it by how they say to do them before you do them, because there's a couple confusing things, like on this card, they don't tell you in the instructions about this blue piece, but it is there to put behind this piece. And also, I hid one of the, what do they call those things? The reel, Viewmaster reel. This one was supposed to get the small one. I didn't know I had two different sizes. The other one, the big one, is here. Well, mine are reversed. And on this one, I changed it a little bit, and I'll tell you what I did there. So just read it and make sure you know which pieces go with which card, because look, I have all these butterflies left. None of the chipboard ones though. Most of the chipboard would get used, and actually all of it would get used, except that I used two of the paper bees on one card instead of chipboard, and I cut the spring off of the hello spring for the last card and just made it be a hello card. So anyway, read it to make sure you understand. So here's the first one. These are all white card bases. Also keep this handy because it's a big picture to show you. And the one thing I did notice is sometimes I would get this down lower, too low. Like this one, I think I got too low, but if I put it up higher to get the words right, the butterfly wouldn't fit on. So just space it however you need to do it, okay? But just make sure you know where things are going before you glue them down. Because, yeah, I kind of laid them out first and then I went back and glued. So after the first one, I kind of learned. So here's the first one. Hello, thinking of you. Combination of papers. It's nice. Now, okay, this is a card kit. There's no stamping. It's sort of like some of Stampin' Up's card kits that don't require stamping, that they have on their website. Not like Paper Pumpkin has stamping to it. But they're so pretty, and there's lots of layers. Like this is all one layer, and then with the pink on the solid part there. If I was to do that, I'd have to have, find a piece of paper with this and find a pink paper and then maybe put ribbon or some other cardstock behind here, and it would be a lot thicker. But this did give me some layering ideas. So if you are well skilled at making cards, it just gives you some layering ideas, right? Some clustering ideas, which I'm not the best at clusters. So that's why I wanted to do it as intended. So that's the first one. The second one I love, the birdhouse one. And I had the birdhouse, the ticket, this circle back here, this strip inside. Now see, this is all one piece here. It looks like stitching here, but that's all on this background paper. Then this is an additional piece. And then this, and this chipboard and the U. So and the chipboard butterflies. So pretty. Love that one. And the bee, one bee, chipboard bee. Then we have more butterflies with this vintage looking words. Okay, for this one, I actually got this Life is Beautiful with You up a little bit too high. It should have been down further. And this butterfly, when you're doing this one, this is the one too, it didn't show the blue strip. It shows it, but it doesn't say it in the written instruction. So read and also look. And the butterfly they showed was that crease was right at that pink line. And I would have had it exactly on there, except this was up too high. And you also need to make sure this whole strip panel is over to the left far enough that this beautiful can fit across without going off the edge of the card. Okay, so that's some tips for that one if you get the same kit. And put your center butterfly down first, and then you can do your spacing on your blue and your pink. It does tell you to put your pink butterfly down and then the blue, but it doesn't really say it. Do it in that order to make sure you get the spacing right. Aren't these pretty? And then this one with the bunny has just this whole sheet is like this, and then this whole piece from here to here is another one piece. Now if I was to do that again, I'd need like a fabric, a lace, a pink ticket or something. This looks like they sewed another piece of fabric on and a little piece of paper underneath it. So it has the look of being multi-layered, but it's all one piece of paper. Then this is a ticket thing. This is like a mini cabbage seed packet, a circle, the fence, and then the bunny chipboard with the cabbage, and the chipboard enjoy the little moments, and 2 of the chipboard bees. So cute. I like that one. I like them all. And then this one I got too low. This should have been up a little bit more, but not a whole lot more because the butterfly wouldn't fit then. So that's why I put it down lower. And then my U is just about off the edge of the card. So it should have been up a little bit. They did have the Y that way, but not quite up so high in between the H and A. And then You're the Best is on here too. So this was the strip on this one. Okay, the whole background paper was this damask stuff. And then the strip that's on it is from my left thumb to my right thumb. All this from here, from the blue to the pink rickrack over to the cream gingham. Then the doily, this piece of cardstock punch out, thank punch out, chipboard punch out, You're the Best punch out, and blue heart. That's the only heart I think it called for, and I have all these other little hearts, some chipboard and some not. So yay. Okay, this one is 3 pieces. The background is all this. This is another piece. It's meant to look like old tablecloth or napkin or something. This is a strip, so you could use ribbon or actually sew if you're doing it on your own. Now here's where this was supposed to be the small Viewmaster. I used the large one by mistake, but I like it. And I should have known because the sending, they had it all on this paper, but there wasn't room after putting this on. So I still like it. And the bees here were supposed to be the last 2 chipboard bees, but I used the paper ones instead. I don't know why. I was thinking I didn't have enough of the chipboard. And then this one, Happy Day. The background was all this. From here to here was another piece. This was supposed to be the large Viewmaster, although on theirs you can barely see the Viewmaster, and I put it so you can see more of it, and because that brings back a lot of memories for me as a kid. And then this is one piece, this is one piece, Pink's seed packet, the Happy is cardstock, and the butterflies. I did them where they had them, but I think I should have had this one, everything over here over a little bit, but it's all right. Day and have a great one. Happy day, have a great one. And lastly is where I cut apart the spring from the Hello Spring because I just wanted a hello card because we're all the way in spring right now. And everything is the same except I added the hearts because the Hello Spring took up most of this white. So I moved this flower more into this circle. And then I put the bunny and the cabbage and these down. So it's similar, but not exact. The background is this wallpapery looking stuff, and the added piece is this, which looks like faux stitching, you know. It looks like real stitching, but it's not. And then the little garden tools with the bunny. Bunny getting ready to eat their cabbage. So there are the 8 cards that I made for Crack the Vault using the Simple Stories card kit, Simple Vintage Spring Garden. You could get one of these and not use it for cards. I mean, it comes with 8 card bases. They're all white. By the way, these pictures, it looks like the backgrounds take up the whole card front, but you can see there's a white card base behind each of these. So maybe they should have used a little like a light cream to make it more vintage, but there's white around the piece, the chipboard and punch out pieces, some of them. So it doesn't matter. I think they're still pretty. But anyway, you could get this and use the bits and the words however you want without making cards from it. And I think that would be a pretty good value. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but that way you don't have to buy the paper and the ephemera packs and everything. You get it all in a card kit. Now, granted, it won't be big pieces of paper, but maybe you could do what I did and just get, a handful of the big papers, like the butterflies there, or like the gingham that's pink on the other side or whatever, and use those ephemera bits from the card kit to make whatever you want, a journal or something. And I probably am going to be making some kind of folio or journal with the other papers I got, and so I can use these bits, maybe not the spring, with that, or maybe I will use the spring after I clean up the cut on it. And I have a hello and have a great one, and this, I didn't see where this went or that it was described anywhere, so I have an extra border too. All right, have a great day, everyone. Please be sure to check out Poetspice and all the other participants. There are quite a few of us. I will have them, their channels listed down below. If the link doesn't work, just copy the channel name and put it in your search bar and it should come up. And there is a hashtag, so if you click on the hashtag, it should also come up as long as everyone used that properly. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you again the next time. I'm not sure when that is exactly. Oh yes, Saturday on my other channel, Dahlia Designs Jewelry and More, and come see what we're making for Jewelry Making Fun Collab at noon Eastern on the 18th. See you soon. Bye.